Hello, and welcome back to How About That Crypto. You're watching your almost daily crypto news and updates with your host, Bitcoin Stylist on Twitter. And I'm here throughout the week, and I keep you up to date with all the latest in crypto and Web3. Today's news is all about, like I promised you yesterday, an update about Celsius and Voyager. It is juicy. All right. Just to be clear and litigious, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is not tax advice. This is not anything. This is not legal advice. This is me keeping you up to date and giving you the links to do your own research. All right. And don't forget, I am also a victim here of this whole thing. Victim might not be the right word. I don't know, but don't judge me. All right. I'm going to jump right in and to my screen. If you like or don't like content, please let me know by leaving a comment below. If you're listening on podcast, please give me 5 stars and follow me. If you're watching on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button, ring the bell. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Okay, let's just jump right in here. So I found a little thing, this is author Ryan Brown reporting for CNBC. Looking to get your funds out of a collapsed crypto platform? Don't get your hopes up. Key takeaways from this article: crypto platform Celsius and Voyager filed for bankruptcy protection after suspending account withdrawals. Yes, we know that. The debacle raises questions about what happens to investors' funds when an exchange ends up failing. We'd love to know that. Traders hoping to recoup some or all of their holdings anytime soon are likely to end up disappointed, according to legal experts. And what I got to report to you today is not exciting. Okay, so just to update you, if you're new to the channel, we are still sorting through the mess of the collapse, and it is not over. However, you wouldn't know it because crypto is going crazy right now. I call it a relief rally. Other people think it's a change in trend. What do you think? Do you think that we're on our way to recovery, or do you think this is a pump fake? Psych. Anyway, let's go. Crypto trading lending firms Celsius and Voyager, 2 of the people who went bankrupt. Remember, we had the UST Terra Luna crash. We had Three Arrows Capital. It seems like they bought a $50 million yacht with your money. So frustrating. I cannot stand this because this sounds like a story as old as time, and crypto is supposed to be new. I guess greed is not. Crypto trading lending firm Celsius and Voyager Digital filed for bankruptcy this month, leaving users' assets trapped inside their platforms. Both firms froze client accounts after an influx of withdrawals led to liquidity issues. Celsius operated much like a bank, taking customer deposits and lending them out, or making risky gambles on so-called decentralized finance products to generate high yields. Voyager had a similar model. The company got caught up in the collapse of high-profile crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital, which itself went belly up after defaulting on $660 million loan from Voyager. So basically, Voyager and Celsius and some other platforms were taking your money, which you were technically loaning to them. You were not putting your property onto there. It is not yours. You're a creditor. Okay, and they're in debt to you. So it's like you're giving them a loan, and they're turning around and they're saying, let's make it rain, and let's see if we can get lucky, and let's buy a yacht and all that stuff. So and I'm gonna explain, we'll get into more of that. That's the legal side, believe it or not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so is my cryptocurrency safe? Basically probably not. If you put your money in a bank, it's FDI insured. If you put your money on Celsius, it is not. It is you're giving them the money to do what they please. All right, moving on. I got a little video here, so I'm just gonna stop my screen share and re-share my screen for sound. And so that way, if you're listening on podcast, you can also listen along. All right, it's just a little clip. This is an article by Kate Rooney, Paige Tortorelli, Scott Zamost, reporting for CNBC. Also, former employees say issues plagued the crypto company Celsius years ahead of bankruptcy. And don't worry, I'm going to get to Voyager in a minute. Celsius, this is just like, I didn't have any money on Celsius, but this really upsets me because the CEO was going around saying banks are not your friends, and why do you want to get in there and give me your money? And he was just like, I don't know. I do not like this dude. Okay, I'm sorry, but like, if anybody has a problem with that, please let me know. Come on the show. Let's have a conversation about it. Please drop a line or just drop a comment below. Either way, moving on. So, former employees say issues plagued crypto company Celsius years ahead of bankruptcy. The key points of this article: Celsius had a range of internal failures during the years leading up to its recent liquidity issues, according to former employees and internal documents. Employees who spoke with CNBC painted a picture of risk-taking, disorganization, and alleged market manipulation. The biggest issue was a failure of risk management. Well, manipulation is probably a bigger issue, but let's hear straight from the horse's mouth of a Celsius employee. First, you're going to hear a little intro from the dude at CNBC.
Now, for the first time, two former employees in leadership roles are speaking out on what they say led to the company's downfall. Here's CNBC's Kate Rooney.
Timothy Cradle's career had been about making sure companies followed the rules. So he says he was alarmed by conversations at a Celsius corporate event in late 2019.
There was a bit of an odd thing that came up at one of our Christmas parties.
Cradle, the former director of financial crimes compliance, says top executives were talking about deliberate price movements in the CEL token. The cryptocurrency created and used by Celsius started to spike in early 2020.
I don't know a better way to phrase it, but they were in the market, they were actively trading and increasing the price of the token.
Based on those conversations, you're saying that management was manipulating the price of the Celsius token.
They were absolutely trading the token to manipulate the price.
This echoes claims in a lawsuit alleging the company was actively using customer funds to manipulate crypto asset markets to their benefit. Market manipulation is one of the biggest issues in crypto, and it's one of multiple issues former employees are now speaking out about. Cradle and a former top human resources employee spoke to CNBC about what was a multi-billion-dollar company headquartered in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Okay, so that adds a whole other layer to this whole thing. Like, it's one thing for you to take risky bets. It's another thing for you to be actively manipulating the market. If it comes out that this is true, then I really, really hope that the appropriate punishments are made. You know, I am not a big government person, if you know me, but I do believe that government has its place, and it is to make sure shit like this does not happen. The fact that this is going on, I'm sure glad that there's a government, but I'm sure pissed off that there still isn't regulations while state legislators and like federal legislators, are sitting on their hands, worried about their reelection instead of doing their job and making sure that people are protected. Did I ever say I don't want regulation? No. Watch every episode. You will not ever hear me. I want regulation for stuff like this. We need transparency. We need disclosures. We know what is going on behind the scenes. You know, even if it's not a daily report or a minute by minute report, like some crypto exchanges and stuff are because of Etherscan. It could be quarterly, that's fine, but like, this is just ridiculous. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And I'm gonna move on. So we have, the first one was, is your crypto safe? Probably not. And we'll get into the second piece is, there looks like there might be more than just poor risk management and a crappy business run by somebody and just or just some innocent getting caught up in a market meltdown, because if you're properly managing your risk and your system was set up to, I don't know, I'm not a financial expert, this is financial advice, but let me know if I'm way off base. I would love to learn that I'm wrong and understand this, but that's how I see it. All right, let's move on. Let's see. This is David Hollerith reporting for Yahoo Finance. Celsius reveals $1.2 billion hole and floats Bitcoin mining fix during first day of bankruptcy. So Celsius revealed in a presentation ahead of the hearing the company owes $4.7 billion to hundreds of thousands of customers, with its assets currently at $1.2 billion short. So then they're like, oh, crypto lender Celsius played up the value of its Bitcoin mining business. You know, they had a Bitcoin mining business. Apparently they had one. It didn't make it to go public. Maybe that was just bad timing, but maybe if you want to play the long game, that's what they're hoping. This is from a lawyer representing Celsius and Core. We definitely expect that the vast majority of our customers are going to be interested in riding out what you've heard referred to as this crypto winter, remaining long crypto and having the opportunity to realize the recovery through an appreciation in the macro crypto market. So what do you think? Do you think that you'd like to ride it out with Celsius and see if they can get out of this bind and wait for Bitcoin to go up and use their mined Bitcoin to pay you back all that debt that they owe you? Because that's what it is. They owe you, they have debt to you. Or if they have $4 billion in liability, if they owe 4.7 billion to the hundreds of thousands of customers, and they have 1.2 billion, that sounds like a 25% haircut. I'll take my 25% haircut. I'll take my money and I'll get the hell out of there. F you to Celsius. All right. And moving on. Now we get to Voyager. So Voyager is in the process of their bankruptcy, and I got this email. If you're a Voyager customer, then this you should be watching out for this email. Let's just take a look at some of the most important parts that I found. This is frequently asked questions about the Voyager's chapter 11 filing. So basically this is like, you have to file a claim. It says, how can I file a claim? The court has not yet set a deadline and procedures for filing claims. Once this happens, creditors, which are you and I, will receive a proof of claim form and instructions on how to file it. However, information about the claims process, including how to file a form, is available here. So this is important. I'll leave these links below so you can come through and read these for yourself. And and then I got another document. I got like 3 or 4 of them. This one is a notice regarding meeting of creditors. That is you and I. So this goes down, if you kind of dig down in here to this document, it says that this notice lists important deadlines. So you want to, if that's important, if you don't file a claim, does that mean that I won't get my money back? I don't know. Let's see. It also says that right now you can't do anything because they have bankruptcy protections. You can't like go after them, bang on their door, or send like a collection agency after them yet. And it also says, here we go. Where is it? Okay, these 3 boxes. A meeting of creditors is scheduled for the date, time, and location listed on the previous page. So if you go up here, it's August 30th. At 11 a.m. and there's a call-in phone number. Again, you can use this link and call in and find out what the F is going on. The debtor's representative must be present. That is not you. That is not you. Creditors are welcome to attend, but are not required to do so. The meeting may be continued and concluded at a later date without further notice. Here's a notice. You will not receive notice of all documents filed in the Chapter 11 cases. However, parties can obtain a copy of all documents filed electronically with the court in these cases. Now, I think you're going to be able to see a lot more information, and it's probably already getting out by all the people that are on this like I am. Here's this box right here, a claims box. A proof of claim is a signed statement describing a creditor's claim. If a proof of claim form is not included with this notice, you can obtain one at any bankruptcy clerk's office. You may look at the schedules that have been or will be filed at the bankruptcy clerk's office. If your claim is scheduled and is not listed as disputed, contention, or unliquidated, it will be allowed in the amount scheduled unless you file a proof of claim or you are sent further notice about the claim. So blah, blah, blah. Basically, filing a proof of claim submits the creditor to the jurisdiction of the bankruptcy court. So you got to file a claim. That's what I get from this. Do you read it differently? Please let me know. Leave a comment below. There's a lot of people out there that want to know what's going on and how to handle this. And I'm just doing my best to bring you the information. Celsius, I don't know, man. I was really hoping that they were going to do well because of that rhetoric. That rhetoric seems like it was just wool being pulled over our eyes so that they can manipulate and take risky bets. Am I wrong? I don't know, but we will find out. We will. And Voyager, What's going on with Voyager? I don't know, but I got a claim to Voyager, so I'm going to definitely keep you updated on that. And I'm sure we'll find out if there was any risky or stupid stuff going on there. Hopefully they just made a stupid ass move to give half of their loan book to a single hedge fund who turn around and use it for all kinds of stupid purposes, risky bets, and a $50 million yacht. And the wife and one of the owners is filing a claim in the bankruptcy lawsuit to get money out of it. I mean, anyway, what do you think about this? I think this is nuts. Do you think that this is why we need regulations? Do you think that this is why we need more focus? We need to legitimize this so that we don't have to deal with this kind of stuff happening. I do. Raise your hand, leave a comment below, like, subscribe, follow, and I will talk to you all later. Hodl on.